Hey YouTube, I just wanted to do a quick review of my brand new Mini. So show you what I've got here. So this is a Starlink Mini. It's only been out about a month or so. Anyway, I've got the LionTrek portable power unit, and then I got the off-grid Trek 30 watt solar blanket. So this LionTrek, it's going to provide DC power, or it has a AC plug on it if I wanted to go AC, but that's why I bought it, because it has the AC plug. But basically it's 99.9 watt hours, so it's legal to take on an airplane because it's under 100. It uses a LiFePO4 battery, weighs 2.1 pounds, and it does 60 watts out of the USB-C. So it's got a PD port, power delivery for USB-C. And then the off-grid Trek solar blanket, that's a 30 watt blanket. It's highly efficient, way more efficient than your regular solar panels. And so basically you can even use it in the shade. But it uses Gen 3 Maxion cells, weighs 1.1 pounds. And so I don't know how much power we're going to get out of it because it's pretty hazy. There's the mountains over there. I don't know if you can tell from all the smoke that we got around here right now from all the fires. But anyway, let me pause this. I'll get this set up. We'll see how many watts the Starlink draws, and then how many watts we're getting from the solar panel. Okay, so I got everything set up. So I'm getting about 209 megabits down. So just so you know, on the solar blanket itself, the DC port on that is a DC 5521, so 5.5 millimeters on the outside diameter of the plug, and then 2.1 millimeters on the inside. In the LionTrek, on the input for that, for the solar, that's a 5525. So I had to buy a cable off of eBay that was 5521 on one end and 5525 on the other end. And then with the Starlink, in order to power this through DC, I'm using a USB-C PD cable. So first one I bought, I think was only rated to 30 watts, and the Starlink goes up to 60 watts. And so it only lasted for a few seconds, and then it wouldn't power it anymore. So then I had to order another one off of Amazon, and the one that I've got now is 65 watts. So it's 5 more watts than the Starlink needs. And then the LionTrek again is 60 watts, so it's a perfect setup for running that. And if you want to get that cable, so you need the USB-C PD, which means power delivery. You want it to be at least 60 watts, and the other end you want to be 5521, DC 5521. That's what plugs into the Starlink. So just make sure it's critical that you buy one that says PD and it's rated to at least 60 watts. So that's how I have this set up. And then next I'm going to set it up on my truck with a new truck mount. And one thing I forgot to add is, so it started out about 45 watts when I first plugged it in, and it dropped down to about 15. So it bounces anywhere between like 15 and 30 watts. And I'm not able to tell the incoming watts on the LionTrek because it just shows the outgoing watts. So I have no idea what that solar panel is bringing in right now, because it just shows you the one going out. So I'm not sure on that. But if it was a peak sunlight and I was getting close to 30 watts off that panel, and I'm only drawing 15 to 20 off the LionTrek there, then it would keep it going pretty much all day long. So, and it's 150 watts for that LionTrek, and so just 15 to 30 watts, it would run for quite a few hours. So anyway, okay, so next up we have the Trio flat mount, and we'll put this together. These are magnets, and they've got rubber on them so they don't scratch the roof of your vehicle. But anyway, the magnets do not come with just the mount. You have to order them as an extra. So I bought those and I already installed them on there. And then you take off the kickstand right here. And then I bought a 12-volt cigarette plug, and the other end is a 5521, and that's what goes right here. So it goes in there, and that's how it plugs in. And this comes with about 50 feet of cable that has 5521 on both ends. But because I'm just going to put this on the roof of my truck, run it through the window, and I'm going to plug it into my Blue Eddy through the 12-volt cigarette lighter for now. And then later on I'm going to feed the wire that comes with this through the vents between my bed, the pickup, and the back of the cab. That way it's going to be more of a semi-permanent, and I'm just going to leave this on my truck. So I'll put this together right now and then come back to you. Okay, so there's what it looks like all put together. It's just got two screws here, one on the side and then one on the other. That's what holds it in. But you take the kickstand off and you've got your 4 magnets there. Again, they got rubber on them, so you don't have to worry about messing up your vehicle. But anyway, I'm just going to stick that on the roof of my truck, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the last part of the video. This is actually 3 weeks later in a different camping spot. When I went to finish the video before, I had that magnetic mount, and I went to put it on the roof and it wouldn't stick, and then I realized it was because the roof is aluminum. So I had to order some metal round discs with self-adhesive pads on them, glue those or stick those to the top of the truck, and now the Trio dish holder is semi-permanently on there. But basically I have the power cable coming down here, and then it goes in through the vent in the back of the cab and then into my power station, and then I have an Ethernet cable coming down basically like this. Get it out of here. So now I have this unscrews here. It's just to protect it. I just got a piece of Cat 5 in there to keep it waterproof, but I just unscrew this, and then there's the Ethernet port there, and I can run a long Ethernet cable through the window of my trailer there, and then I can run a secondary router. I've got a little TP-Links extender, because I notice if I do a speed test out here, then it's really good, but if I go inside my trailer, because of all the metal, the speed test really slows down. So that's why I bought a TP-Links travel router, because you can turn it into an extender. And so anyway, so that's the Trio mount, flat mount. And driving up here, I was doing about 60, had about a 70-mile headwind. We had a nasty storm and didn't come off, so it's pretty good to go. So anyway, that's the Starlink Mini and all the little accessories that I have to run it. Thanks for watching.